Oh, I'm so nervous. My name is Rachel.
Rachel, where you calling me from?
I'm calling from Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. How old are you?
I am 43.
43. What you do for a living?
Right now, I am a bartender and I take care of disabled people like the last gentleman with the beard.
Okay, takes care of disabled people.
Yes.
What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? Aquarius.
Yes.
So we got Rachel, Dayton, Ohio, Aquarius, 43, bartender. Bartender, do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 5 sons.
Really? Five sons. How old are your sons?
They are 29, 26, 21, 16, and 10 at home. The 2 are at home.
All by the same man?
No, all different fathers.
You have 5 5 men.
Yep.
Have you ever been married?
No, I was engaged twice, but never married.
Why didn't you settle down with any of the 5 men you had kids by?
Well, the last one, I did a 5-year engagement and I backed out.
What?
I just don't want to get divorced, and I felt like it wasn't going to work after a while. And I also, unpopular opinion, feel like once you have a kid, it take away from the thrill of wanting to get married for me. So it's like,
this is some of the dumbest stuff I've ever heard.
Lord have mercy.
Ma'am, you got 5 legacies.
She got 5
sons.
boys. Oh.
Right. So she got Thomas, Johnson, Jones,
Smith.
Robert, Smith up in there. Ain't none of them boys got the same last name. And don't got the same last name as mama either.
And did she say she was 42? With 43. A 29, 43. Like, this is better. With a 29-year-old?
Yeah, that old.
Man, listen.
So she got started early.
The thrill of anything would be gone if you was doing this since you was 11 years old, shorty. Come on now.
Freaky. She is freaky. And why she like the number 5 for some reason? Mm-hmm. She got 5 kids, 5 baby daddies, and she had a 5-year-long engagement.
And what the hell is a 5-year engagement? We got to stop this. We got to stop this. I mean, 2 years is the max. You get engaged, you plan your wedding, or if you're not, if you're not having a service like that, then take the 2 years down. Like, why would you propose in 2025 and we ain't gonna get married to at least 2030? That don't make sense.
Then just wait to 2030 around that time.
2028, you could plan it, but you don't have to actually introduce the concept or get the formal engagement. Who gets engaged? Who stays engaged for 5 years? That
don't make sense. Like, nah, that don't make sense.
She don't want to get divorced.
Well, you're not married. You got to get married first.
Correct. You putting the cart before the horse. Shout out to the brothers. Like, this is insane.
You gotta get married first. You worried about divorce, and she probably heard so many horror stories from people that ain't never been married before or anything like that. That's usually the case.
I'm sure.
Listen to people that is married.
Absolutely.
About about the what it actually takes to be husband and wife and things like that. Not a lot of times people listen to the horror stories. And those people, or it might be people that got divorced that they probably shouldn't have never been married in the first place. So
right, that's true. Or never married like these two on the screen here. Yeah.
So
listen to them. What could they tell you about marriage? This is a formerly impregnated preteen.
Yeah, I mean, she's a single mom. She don't have any aspirations of getting married. Kendra,
we already know her story. And is Kendra wearing a mask?
Her face do look real smooth today.
I mean, yeah, it's like the color. I don't know. Look, I don't understand makeup, but I could clearly see her two-tonedness in this picture. But whatever. Let us continue.
I had the first kid they ever had, so I'm like everybody's first baby mom or whatever. So
my God.
It's like they really wanted a kid, and I didn't really want kids, and it happened. And then I realized I don't want to get married now because now I'm a mom. again. I don't know. It's just weird. That's just how I felt about it. And I kind of backed out.
So once you were engaged, but once you had the baby, you felt like you didn't want to marry the father anymore?
Yeah, I felt like it became all about, the kid and raising the kid. It took away from the relationship. That was just how I felt at the time. Like, it just is overwhelming being a mom again. It's exciting for the first time dad, I guess, at that time. I can't have any more kids. I don't want any more kids. And that's how I felt about it. I'd rather date someone with kids or grown kids that don't want kids. I meet a lot of younger men. I prefer older, 40 and up. I wouldn't mind 35 at the youngest, but please come with your own kids.
So you don't want no more kids, for sure.
She done said a lot right there. She is everybody's first baby mama.
Wow.
Every man, she's their first baby mama. Starter baby mama.
But you know what the stepdaddy look like when you get to 4 and number 5 and all that? You ain't got chick nor child, but you playing stepdaddy to these 3, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and this buzzard right here. Like, and then for her to have another baby, put a baby on you, and then say, I don't want to do it no more.
I don't want you.
Yo. Oh, man. And we talk crazy, and it's easy to say, let me see. It's easy to put a blanket over the situation and say, men who don't do this with their kids is that. And if you don't do this, she's just as much of an issue as these deadbeat baby daddies that y'all speak of. She's just as much of a problem as they are. But ain't nobody gonna hold her accountable. She's a woman and all that, and they're gonna side with her like she's doing something righteous or she's right in her behavior. She's blatantly telling you, once you have the baby, I'm out. I don't even want to do it no more. It take away all the luster. But she keeps having the baby. It's like, if you know this, why wouldn't you stop? Right?
Right. Like, why does she keep having the children by these men? Like, okay, at what point did you figure out that the thrill of marriage is gone? After the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth child? At what time did you figure that out?
This is insane, bro. Don't want to get divorced, but you'll have babies willy-nilly.
But that means that you're forever stuck with that man because you had a baby with him.
Right. And as science says, moreover, that man is forever stuck with you. So you think you escaping and you going on. No, you just passing your trauma on. And then you got to think about these young men and what they grew up seeing and how they lived and all. Like, this is insane, man.
Yeah, these young men grew up seeing mama running men in and out the house. That's what happened. Stepdaddies,
the 29-year-old, how many men has he seen, encountered, in and out, back and forth, kids here, brothers, like,
because that's the one she got pregnant by. That's she got pregnant by 5 men. We don't know what that body count looking like.
Absolutely.
So she let 5 different men splooge in you and get you pregnant. At least. Like, what man of good quality is going over here? Why would he go over here?
I'm upset at the brothers that went over there. 3, 4, 5. Like, all y'all should be ashamed of yourself, man. Y'all just feeding the flames and creating more of a problem. Yeah, I'm sure she's probably attracted to you, and that's all good. I understand, but sometimes we gotta think about the situation that we're gonna find ourselves in the after, as post the nut and the fun and all of that. Like, it's crazy.
Sure, yeah, you're 43. Okay. Do you want to get married or you don't want to get married?
At this point in my life, I feel like I had 2 long, fulfilling relationships, and if I don't get married, I'm fine with that. If I do get married, that's fine. So I'm not against it, but I'm not super pressed to get married.
I'm confused.
I'm more about having a good friend, a good partner, someone I could build with, and have the companionship. But I'm not pressed about getting married.
Okay. So we got Rachel, Dayton, Ohio, 43, Aquarius, is a bartender, also works with disabled people. Moms of 5 sons, by 5 men, and you were engaged how many times?
Twice.
She was engaged twice. Okay. Yeah. I believe I have it all. What kind of man you looking for, Rachel?
Okay. The type of
Stay
man
in the
I'm
light.
looking
Okay,
for.
real quick. Stay in the light, Rachel. Stay in the light.
Okay, let me put. Is this better?
She is the light.
Okay,
Kendra, you
so
can't
I'm
see that
looking
woman?
for someone. He has to be super dominant. Super
dominant.
like in his career already. I'm really not looking for someone I have to that needs guidance on what they want to do with their life. They have to already be established, and someone that's loving, that loves their family, that has some type of spirituality, stands on something, believes in a higher power, and just a good human, a nice person.
Okay. Yeah. What are your deal breakers?
None of that matter, Kendra. It don't matter. He said that she want a career man. He's already, established in her career. She's not guiding any man to his career path because she has guided 5 sons.
Right.
Because their father's party wasn't there. We don't know how active the fathers were.
Questionable. Right.
So she probably guided all of them sons. Tried to, because we know women can't raise men, but she tried to guide.
Do the best you can, yeah. And I'm sure she's tired of it. Yeah. Super dominant. What does that mean? You don't want no, but y'all be talking out y'all neck. Y'all just be saying stuff that I don't think that y'all actually want to live up to. Like that's conflicting to everything you said just a little while ago. Right.
And and then she said she wants a man that believes in a higher power. I mean, let's say he is a religious man, then he gonna want to get married. He ain't gonna be just shacking up with you.
Right. And your minions. He ain't even gonna be over there. Like, come on, that's a litany of bad decisions right there. Like, you can't say that they all 5 of these men was just downright trash. They was all F-19s, each one of them. Well, that's decision making on your part, which I don't believe they all are. This sister made some bad choices. 5 twice out of them, or excuse me, twice. Period.
She was engaged twice out of the 5, or it might have been twice overall. I don't know.
I can dig that. I don't know. Right. Who knows what's true and what's not. But I would love for Kendra to go into the detailed questions of what happened with this baby. I don't know if she goes into it here, but that would be excellent. Yeah. Let's get a list. Let's get what she says, and let's see if we can parse the truth through the lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But let's go on to her deal breakers. I mean, it really don't matter because I don't think this man coming her way, but let's go on.
Deal breakers are people that think they know it all, that don't think they have room for growth. People that I say guys that are mean, just mean spirited, super judgmental. So just I don't want to deal with anyone judgmental, anyone that mean spirited, and someone who's not understanding, because I've been through a lot and I know that life happens a lot. So I learned never to say what you wouldn't do, because you don't know what you might have to do one day. Okay.
So she don't want a big meanie. You can't be mean to her.
Stop bullying me.
Stop bullying me. You judgmental. So what? I'm a mama 5 by 5 men. So what? I had to go through some things. I've been through some things. A lot of Dino's been in me.
Right. We've been through
what?
You.
So what? She don't want a mean, judgmental guy, because that's what he's going to bring up the fact. Not even let's take the mean part out of it, because she's just gonna think if you're judging her that you're gonna be mean. So and then by judging her, she means like you're gonna bring up the fact that she has 5 children by 5 different men. You're gonna hold her accountable. You're mean. You're judgmental.
Yep. But also she wants a man that's super dominant. That's not always nice, right? I mean, dominance is not always a fun thing. Like, it might be fun in the bedroom, is probably what she's talking about. But in the overall, it's not all that fun. So,
yeah. And
think about that.
Why did I pause it right here where Kendra looked like she's going to the heavens?
She getting closer to God. It's like Kendra's having a little .org type situation going on over there.
Oh my God.
Wow. Quick moment aside, BSO kinfolk. You know what time it is? It's about that time of the week where we handle our membership Monday. So let's start off with our members at the supporter level. We have Yazid Yair Bey, My Own Perspective, Outcast Slim, Safina, Moonlit Madeline, The Aura, Nagasaki, Blue Collar Jim, El Paulino, Squared Away. And at the fan membership level, we have From Downtown 296. We appreciate everybody for your membership and supporting the channel. Next up, we'll go on to our donation, our supporter page. So we have in the lead Irving P 6859 with a $30 contribution so far. We thank you, Irving P. From Downtown 296, he's in second place with $12. Ripside 2 with the $4.99. El Paulino rounds it out with a $4.99. And we appreciate all you guys for your support and donations on the channel. Don't forget to opt into the membership program so you can be shouted out on Membership Monday. Now, back to the video.
Did he look a certain way?
No. I just learned a lesson in life. I used to be the type of person that like looks, and I'm going through a transition now, and I cut off some people that look all right, but they're not good people. And I ran into a guy I dated before, and I wasn't really attracted to him. But I just realized when I see him, I'm attracted to his niceness. He's very nice, and being nice can make you more attractive.
No.
So you can be medium ugly. You don't have to be super cute. I'm attracted to a little bit ugly as long as you have a good spirit.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
He has to make enough money
trying to find a simp, y'all.
Provide for his children if he has kids, and be able to have his own place and own car. As long as you can maintain your life and the people that depend on you, then I can date you. But if you can't maintain your life or your children, then I can't date you. So whatever that looks like, then I don't know what the amount is going to be. But you can't be in poverty and want to date. It's going to be uncomfortable, and you're probably going to be angry.
You can't be in poverty. Yeah. Okay, so there's no minimum. Is there a minimum amount?
I guess in this economy, it just my amount depends on the kids you have. So I guess if you have 5 kids like me, I would say the minimum would be about 70,000.
Okay.
Because
so if he has less kids, he can make less.
If he has like 1 kid, he can make like 50,000. I can see. I mean, in Dayton, Ohio, anyway. I mean, I'm in Dayton. I'm not in New York or Chicago or anything like that. So yeah, you can make about 50,000.
Okay.
Probably have some side hustles too, but on paper about 50,000.
On paper and side hustles.
I said he can have some side hustles and something off the paper like businesses but 50,000 on paper is fine. But hopefully you have more drive than that, and that's just the stepping stone.
Really?
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
What kind of off the books businesses you talking about? Like, businesses should be on the legit businesses on the books. Man,
oh my God, who you want? Ghost?
Right.
She looking you want Bumpy?
Right. Man,
that's
she looking for a simp. That's what she trying to explain. Like, I called it. Oh no, I don't care how you look now. I'm just attracted to the niceness. You just learned that in your 43 years and 5 kids, 5 baby daddies. That's ridiculous. Nah, you looking for anything that you can get right now. Right. The phone ain't ringing as much. And you looking for that landing simp. That's what you looking for.
And she, let me help her out with the salary. What do your baby daddies make? How about you take all of their salaries, put it together, and do an average. What's the average of your baby daddies? There is your salary right there. You can only get as high as your baby daddies. There you go, ma'am.
Yep, fair enough.
Oh Lord, I ain't got no damn bra on. Titties to the floor.
Just cut it out.
Let me see. Let me find something to set it up on. It's kind of bad lighting.
gotta see your legs.
Step back.
She said. You see?
Okay. It's kind of, yeah, it is dark, but I think we can see you.
Okay.
Rachel, you're 43. What's the age range you want to date?
35 to 65.
35 to 65. Okay, yep. Rachel, 35 to 65. What was your last relationship?
Oh man. My last real relationship was probably about 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Okay. Yeah. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 months ago.
Okay. Yeah. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Mama still giving up food. Dang. Mama, dang.
3 flaws. I need to work on I'm being more understanding, which I want someone understanding, but sometimes I'm not understanding on certain things. I need to work on not being so petty sometimes. And I need to work on letting someone lead me a little more. I really haven't met anyone, but I probably would need to work on that because I'm so independent.
Okay. And why would
it? When all these flaws together, it doesn't sound good. You don't have any understanding, so you probably wasn't. That's why you were not with your baby daddies. You wasn't understanding of him. You petty. Any little thing that he do, I don't like that. Mm-hmm. You trying to get back and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Then you can't let a man lead, but yet you want a dominant man.
Make it make sense, y'all. Please. That's an opposite of what they supposed to be. You're going in 2 different directions. Like you're going east and west, and you can't do that at the same time. You can go north and west at the same time. You go south and east at the same time. You can't go east and west at the same time, shorty. You still giving up for 2 months. That 29, he's probably traumatized. You've been getting slammed his whole life, and still like, damn, mama, you old. We getting older, and you still running through them, huh? It's crazy, yo.
And then she said, I believe she said, my real relationship. Can y'all stop saying that? It's just relationship, not a real relationship. Like y'all always have to put that on there. Yeah. So that means she had a little flings and stuff in between.
But you see, the thing about that is these fake relationships that they tend to, mention or brush over be having real consequences. Like how many of them baby daddies wasn't real relationships and all that? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, be doing the most, bro. They be doing the most, and it's easy to talk bad about men and the habits and you a whole nigga and you doing it. These just as bad. Sorry, said what I said.
Let's see why a man would be lucky to be with her. I think not, but let's see what her answer is.
The guy be lucky to be with you, Rachel.
Because I'm smart. I'm encouraging. I have a lot of drive, so I'm motivating. I tend to motivate people a lot to do better and to reach for more. I'm a good friend, a good listener, and I'm helpful.
And you're helpful. Okay.
Yeah.
Splooge.
Does a guy you date outside of Ohio?
No. You said would I date someone outside of Ohio?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I would try that. I've never done it, but I'm open to it.
Okay.
Anybody.
So we got Rachel dating Ohio, 43, Ohio. Aquarius. She'll date 35 to 65. She's a bartender. Bartender. Also works with disabled people. Mom to 5 sons by 5 men. Now you know they're going to talk about your theory of not wanting to get married after.
There ain't no theory.
That's just how I felt. Maybe it's postpartum, but I felt like, another baby now. Everything's geared towards being a parent and focusing on the baby. A baby is a lot of work. So, I mean, up until about 2 to 3, to maybe till preschool, it's a lot of work and dedication. So some of the free time that you had to enjoy the relationship is taken away. So I got pregnant maybe like a year in, or, you know, kind of early. So me personally, I just kept that ring for about 5 years later. And I'm like, now I don't even want to get married anymore. Sometimes you just
you don't want to get married, period.
Which baby daddy?
Oh yeah, I don't
that's
really
the last one.
It's not a big
what
thing.
What about
for
everybody
me.
else?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Don't worry about it.
No.
Okay, you got to download it. Do you have an iPhone or an Android phone?
An iPhone.
So you go to your app store, type in Kendra G singles, and make your profile. Rachel definitely is going to be taken. Do you have a nickname that you can put as your username?
Put
5x5.
Rachel Ray 81.
Rachel Ray 81. So spell it for the people.
RACHEL 81. No,
you said Rachel Ray.
RACHELRAY 81.
Okay, make your profile right now.
Okay.
They said you must got some good vagina if you got 5 men.
No, it's just active. It's just active.
That's what they say, but
that's,
you know,
that's not
that's
true.
Subjective. We can, maybe the lucky person can find out.
We'll see.
Oh,
all right, Rachel, keep me posted how it goes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
It'd be a lot of confusion. It ain't. I don't mean it's good. It's just active. The burger spot that's up the block that's open at 4 o'clock in the morning, that probably ain't the best burger you can get. It's just the most. It's active. It's open. It's always available. That doesn't mean quality. Stop saying that nonsense. Kendra's a goddamn idiot, man.
Yeah.
Kendra's an idiot, and she keeps
always
saying
says
that. That's stupid. That's retarded. So what does that mean? So what does that mean? Like you said this one time, Queen. What does that mean to the validity of Kendra's box? You got 0 kids. So what does that mean? Because she'll tell you it's $1 million and it's stellar. How you talking? How do y'all sound? Listening to these birds, man. That lady, again, let's get back on topic. That lady's a problem. She's problematic to the community. We can talk about deadbeat dads and all that. This just as bad. Like she knows she lose interest after the baby, but keep putting out the baby. She don't even want to get married or have a stable family situation. And now she looking for some next bozo to be the simp on the back end after her 5 for 5 Wendy's run. Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. Physically, she's an attractive woman, and I can see why everybody's going over there. And it's active. So prospects, it'll be another. If she wanted to, she'll have 6, or it'll be somebody else in there to go clean up this mess and go fiddle around with this biddy. But that's all I got to say. I'm going to turn it over to Queen before we close it out.
Yeah, I don't have much to say, but this woman is not a wife. She never wanted to be a wife. She still don't want to be a wife. It's up in the air. Maybe, maybe not. I had long-lasting relationships, so I'm good. Long-lasting relationships and being in a marriage is 2 different things. Like 2 different things, ma'am. So she's not a wife, but she's a mother before anything. She just broke it down how she put motherhood over any man that she's been with, and she'll probably continue to keep putting her children, even though pretty much I think all of them are grown, she'll keep putting them kids over you. So simp daddy, whatever you want to call him, you ain't go over there if you want to. You're not going to be a priority to her at all. Them kids are her priority. And they've always have been, and they always will be. She's a mother before anything, not a wife.
Well said. Yeah, enter at your own risk. I'll leave it at that. But you guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree. If we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these here bangers. We appreciate y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for all the engagement on the channel lately. We really, really appreciate it. We love y'all. Y'all be safe out there, and we catch you on the next one.